Hi everyone, welcome to Karen's Midweek Wednesday with the hand-pennedsuite. This is the last of the 4. If you haven't seen the others, then check back on my videos for the Midweek Wednesdays. This is where I'm bringing you 4 videos with the hand-pennedsuite. Today, like I said last week, I'm going to make something a little bit different. I need a gift bag box. So I thought we'll do it with a designer series paper. We'll do a little bit of stamping with the hand-pennedpetals, and we're going to use, I've been looking through all the papers and I quite like, there was that one and this one, but I think I'm going to use this one. And let's just move those out of the way. And first of all, you need a 12 by 12 sheet. So even though these are 12 by 12, I'm just going to double check that we haven't been given a little bit extra, because sometimes they add a little bit extra on. But a very smidgen on there. And on that side as well. A smidgen on there. So let's get started. So I've been playing with my lights again and it doesn't look too bad. So I'm bringing in my scoreboard and I'm going to score this. Hang on. Right, that's the right way up for the paper. And I'm looking, I did have a little post-it note somewhere with the sizes on. There we go, got them. So I'm just going to grab my scoring tool, if I've not lost it, which is quite a reasonable assumption with me at the moment. I did put it, there it is, got it. This is the one that goes with this, by the way. So we are going to score it at 2 7/8. Oops. Try and do it straight, Karen. And there we go, 2 7/8, 5 3/4, 8 5/8, which is that, and 11.5. So we've got the little bit at the side, and that's where we're going to stick our glue. Now, when we turn it round, we're going to turn it round like that. And I want to score it at, this is with the top of your paper if you've got a directional paper. So at the bottom we want to score it at 2.5, and then we want to score it at 10. There, that's it. And that's all our scoring done. I will put these measurements in the description below, because I don't do a blog for this, I just do a description. I saw that side as well and I really like that side, but no, we'll be good and we'll stick to the original side. So all we need to do now is we need to cut up this score line. I'm just going to tab it in slightly, and then I'm going to tab that in as well. And then I'm just going to burnish these. Oops, sorry for knocking you there. I hope you're all alright anyway. Alright, that's the top. Oh, this is the top. And just score these in. Like so. It's a quick and simple little gift box bag. I call it a gift box bag. It is like a box. And then that little tab there, just give that a burnish, and then we're going to cut. And what we're going to do is we're going to, this is, make sure I get the bottom, Karen. So the paper goes this way, so the bottom we're going to cut up these. I'm going to use my bigger scissors, then I can reach right up. Both sides of this paper are nice. That's the trouble, I wish they'd give us a horrible one on one side and then I wouldn't feel bad about using it. Right, so on here I'm going to use tear and tape, I can find the end. There it is. You can use whichever glue you want, but I quite like tearing tape. It's just the right width for this. Let's cut it off. There we go. Give that a quick rub to make sure it's all stuck. And I know for a fact I've left my pokey tool downstairs. Well, it's not a pokey tool, it's a take your pick tool, but I've left it downstairs, so I'm going to have to use my scissors just to get this off. There we go. That's that off. And then you just fold it in and match it up. There we go. That's lovely. And then where I've got the join here, that is the back of it. So you want to fold these in like so, and then that on the top. But I'm just going to put a bit of sticky on this one. I can use my my seal for this if I can remember where I put it. Oops. So I'll put my seal on there so that it's going to catch that one. It will when I've flattened it out. And then a bit of seal on that one. And then on this one, I need to put my ruler down the middle to make sure it's stuck. And then I'm going to put tearing tape on this one because it's stronger, I think. Bit on there, and a bit down there. Now the making of this box, the design and the dimensions I got from Sam at petals.co.uk. She's absolute whiz at making boxes and 3D things, and she's my go-to place if I need to make something. So I'm just going to fold that up like that, and I've not quite got it level, but like I said, it's the first time I made this. I'm just using my ruler to pop it down, and I'm just going to trim that little bit off where I've not got it quite level. There we go. And that is the makings of our box, and we're going to use, like I said, that's the back, so I'm going to pinch these two together like that, and that's going to make the lid. And then I'm just going to stroke these down just to, hang on, make sure it's nice and even, and that is the basis of our box. And I'm going to finish it off with a bow with this beautiful ribbon. This is the Fresh Freesia ribbon, the new colour ribbon. Let's pop a little bow on there. I'm going to have to undo it after to put my gifts in, and I can't put my gifts in on the video in case the person's watching. I don't want it to be a surprise. So that's our gift bag box with the ribbon on, and then it's just folded in at the top. So it's pretty straightforward and easy to do, and it is, let me just tell you, it's about just over 7¼ high, and it's 2 7/8 depth, so nice. Right, now we need to do a little bit of stamping to put on the front. So I'm going to use one of these gorgeous flowers. I think I'll use this one. You can see I've already been playing, and I want that one because that infills on there, and I want that one because it infills on there, and then my leaves. I can't remember, we need the big and the little one, but we'll get them both out anyway. Right, a piece of card, and a block. Been terrible today. I've had loads of different things out, so I'm using Memento with this. Let's give it a tap, and then we're just going to stamp that on there. Let's give it a minute. There we go. How nice is that? And then I'm going to pick out the colours that I've got in here. So we've got Fresh Freesia, we've got Highland Heather, I've got Soft Succulent, and I think that is Daffodil Delight in there. So I'm thinking we're going to do a Daffodil Delight flower on this one. So this is this little flower here. And they don't match perfectly. They're supposed to give like a wash effect. So don't worry if you think, oh, that's not matching up, but that's what it's supposed to do. And then we need, I'm going to go for Fresh Freesia. I like that ink. On that one, on the big one. And that can go on there like so. Oh, how nice is that? And then we'll go for Soft Succulent on the leaves. Oops. I found out something really interesting today. I found out my great granddad was on the Titanic, and I never knew. And I also found out my great grandmother came from Wales, and I never knew that. Right, I'm also going to do the sentiment in Soft Succulent as well, I think, and I've lost my sentiment. Oh, I'm going to go for Anything Is Possible because I like that one. Just make sure it stamps okay. Yeah. I was going to do it on one of these, so let me just grab another piece of paper. Lovely, upside down, but that doesn't matter because we've got to punch it out. Right, where is my punch? Watch me have left that downstairs as well. I have no idea. Okay, well, we shall change what we do then. We will go for, I know, we'll go for a tag punch if I can get it out. Just bear with me 1 minute. I've got all my punches on the shelf, and if I try and pull one out, it's half a dozen coming out. So, just need to be careful. Right, will this fit though? Yes, it will. Look at that. I like that. So I'm going to have that on the bag and a little flower. Right, we've got dies for these, so we can use our cut and emboss machine to cut it out. Is it that one? Oh, look at that. That's going to be nice. Right. Let me just grab my cut and emboss machine. I love this little mini one. It's so cute. Let's trim this off. Can't wait for the magnetic plate to come out for this. Right. go. All done. So I've got that. Just trying to think the best way to pop it on. Do you know what? We're going to do a bit of tree surgery here, I think. I'm just going to cut up here. There we go, that's what I want to do. I like it when you can change things. I'll put a bit sticky on this one. See, so even if you have something, you can always change it. Yeah. And then my little leaf up there. Get some dimensionals on this, and then we're good to go. She says again, dimensionals, wherefore art thou? There we go, we've got some on here. And I might just use up, these are the thin ones, but I'm going to use up the outside bit. A bit more, and that will go on the box nicely now, if I can get the back off. That is just going to go down here. I like that. And we just need some gems now. I'm very unprepared today. Current gems, that's what I'm looking for. I bought a new cupboard for my craft room, but don't tell anybody. I was like, and I've sort of, my craft room sort of all upside down at the minute. Because I've got a new shelf and I need to put stuff on it. Right, so these are the current in colour gems. And this is what we're going to put on. And I'm thinking we'll go with the freesia ones. I'm going to put some on here and just give it a bit of bling. There we go. So that's my little gift bag box. I'm just going to see if I can move you up slightly, and then I might be able to you might be able to see it proper, but there you go. I hope you've liked that. That's just needs filling now for a certain person, and then it's all done. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Like I said, this is the last of the 4 for the hand-pennedsuite. I'm no doubt bringing some more projects with it later on in the year. For next month in June, I'm looking at bringing you one of my favourite suites that I've just got at the minute, which is the Tiger Suite in the Wild. Love it. So I'll be bringing 4 different projects on a Wednesday for you for those. But this is the end of this one, so I hope you've enjoyed that. And like I say, I will put the dimensions below in the comments when you look at it, so you can see them. And also, if you want to take a check out at Sam Donald on petals.co.uk or on her YouTube, she does loads of these and they're wonderful, and she makes them so fast. She's really good. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm just going to move that out a bit because it can stick out like that, a bit fancy at the top. But thank you very much for joining me, and see you all again soon. Bye.